Good evening. You're able to hear me?
You are audible and you're visible, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
How are you? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I used to not get late enough actually.
No issues. How has life been? How are you? How is everything?
Yeah, life has been fantastic till now. I'm doing great by the grace of God. God is merciful to me. Yeah. What about you, ma'am? How are you doing?
Likewise, likewise. God has been merciful to me as well. So far, things are going well. So, what are your plans for Diwali? How is everything panning out?
I didn't plan anything. Yeah, of course, Diwali is around the corner. Yeah. I'm not going to take leave even actually. There is crisis of leave because like my friends are heading to their native somewhere. So this time I didn't plan it anything, and
Hmm.
I will enjoy simply. Yeah, I will be with my family only.
Don't you think that is a more better way of celebrating than going for chaos and revelry?
Yeah, yeah. I do not step out much, and I'm homebody, so uh, it is good for me. And today is this time. My son told that I'm not gonna burn crackers as well. So he's in 10th grades. So now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he used to burn crackers. Now we
Mm-hmm.
didn't buy crackers as well in this time. We are not going to buy.
All right, that is good, don't you think? Wait, because I feel it's much better to be a bit considerate with the environment and everything right now. We can see the way,
Right.
certain things are panning out uh, in the case of the weather and everything and pollution in general. So we have to be a little cautious
Yeah.
about the environment at this point.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
But yes, with Diwali also comes on some areas you will see we get discounts. Then in some areas there is inflation, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right.
So how are you taking it? These rising costs of certain things.
Um, Today's days in age, I think the rates are skyrocketing, and if we are going to buy anything, so the things are very exorbitant. I would say that,
Mm-hmm.
but the things are which the things are essentials we have to buy,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. Things are exorbitant, I would say that, and but we have to buy, and when it comes to grocery, and we can restrict ourselves somewhere, but
Mm-hmm.
like grocery and clothes and these are the essential part of life, so we have to buy.
Okay. What was the something the rate of which really affected you in some way? Essentials only in groceries or essentials that you were like, wow, this is that expensive now? Something like that.
I'm not very much into buying the grocery. This is my spouse is taking care of all these things,
Okay.
but I provide money, and when I had paid this month
Mm-hmm.
quite big money, and for that I think so. But she was telling that I had bought dry fruits actually, and
Yeah, that's
dry fruits are quite exorbitant. I think.
mm-hmm.
So she told that rather than wasting on medicine, I think we should be investing some money for dried foods. That would be
Mm-hmm.
better. That's
Yeah.
why she had bought. Dry foods are, I think, expensive.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Mhm.
Moreover, it's the gifting season as well, na, for people. A lot of people prefer to gift dry fruits, of course.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was telling that because Diwali is around the corner, so we have
Mm-hmm.
to prepare some sweets as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why she has bought some other stuff as well.
Right, indeed,
So
indeed.
it went beyond my budget actually.
Yes, dry fruits are always,
Mhm.
always expensive, especially around this time.
Mhm.
But we also, let's recall a year, maybe not all of us want to remember, but the COVID years, we all were severely hit with an economic crisis because everything was shut.
Mhm.
So was the market.
Mhm.
How did it impact you in any way? Do you remember any instances where there was some level of anxiety?
When it comes to anxiety, so as I'm a human being, so I had anxiety. I was because but we practice meditation very and we are very fond of watching spiritual discourses. So uh, we used to not focus on only negative news, and we used to focus on positive news. So we were able to manage ourselves at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to money, so I was able to save money at that time
Wonderful.
because we were unable to step out, and that's why we used to not spend money, and that's why I was able to save money at that time. Even we used to donate as well.
Wonderful.
Donate. We used to do some philanthropic work at that time. So it was kind of, I would say, blessing in disguise
Indeed.
for us. Yeah, yeah.
Indeed, indeed. The way that you have
Mhm.
explained it, it really is a blessing in disguise.
Mhm.
What do you
Mhm.
think about, especially during the festive season, you'll see a lot of people are there, we could also celebrate to give us our Diwali and all that and everything. So, do you feel that this has also become a market in some way? Because recently, this happened, what is called, I forgot the name. Navratri was there, and you know how people keep Kanja. So every year or during this time, I have this one troop of girls that I see who are there from one place to another, getting their kanjak and going. But what really hurt me was the prasad which was given to them, the chole, halwa, and puri. Some of it was just thrown on the sidewalks,
Mhm.
and it really broke my heart because a lot of people do it out of faith and they do it out of devotion, and it takes a lot of time, but still at the end of the day people just leave it. I also had a girl in my neighborhood because she keeps a kanjak, whom if she
What
offered
is
a
this actually? I'm not getting what is this item actually? Kanjak?
okay, you're not aware of kanjak only. Okay, what happens in Navratri is a lot of people fast, and then
Okay.
at the end of the day, and the last day, I think they basically cater to 9 girls. They give prasad, they give a little donation, and they basically,
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Now I got to know that it is kind of
yeah.
prasad, and my one of the brothers, and he did
Hmm.
as also. He did the
Yeah.
same also, like
Hmm.
what we call like the girls,
Yes, yes.
younger girls, and they
Hmm.
have food actually at that time. Nine girls.
Yes.
Yeah, they
They give.
have food at the time, and it is kind of ritual and custom in our
Yeah.
tradition.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
So a lot of people do that, and I heard one of the girls negotiating with one of my neighbors. She said, "Why are you
Mhm.
giving me 20 rupees? I won't take less than 100." And I
Oh.
was shocked.
Mhm.
I'm like, this girl is not even a teenager, but I could figure out that this was ingrained in her mind by someone else. So that
Mhm.
was a little sad to look at. But do you feel that even such pious rituals that we have, out of which we do out of faith, are also some way getting manipulated by financials or things like that, corruption?
It is kind of corruption as well. Yeah, undoubtedly, because this is the kind of ritual we have been following,
Hmm.
and but the time has changed, and now they got to know that this is the time where I can get more money. So
Hmm.
why shouldn't I ask for more money? And in such a way, they would have been trying to get more money. And the I think the girl would be very witty, and she will
Uh-huh.
be clever. I think that's why.
Indeed, indeed. Some of
Yeah.
them are so clever, we could not even
Mhm.
fathom how clever they have become nowadays. They are really going about these things. So what have you heard lately in your friend circle or in your family about rising costs in general?
I think I belong to medium class. I'm not that much a fluent person, but I would say that yeah, it is manageable for me, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it will not matter those who are fluent.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, life goes in this way, and no matter how much you are earning,
Yeah.
and at the end of month, definitely there would be a scarcity of money, and
Mm-hmm.
your pocket would be empty.
Mm-hmm.
right? And of course, inflation is surged ahead, and it is skyrocketing, rocketing, and uh, on top of that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite privileged. I'm quite lucky that I'm getting increment every year, so it is quite manageable, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to compensate with inflammation,
Inflation.
eh,
Inflation.
inflation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was listening about home, actually house,
Mm-hmm.
and the rate has been increased. I
Yeah.
wanted to buy, but I left thinking about that, and because the rate was quite high,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought that company has provided me 3 BHK accommodation. Why should I
Mm-hmm.
leave? And if I'm going to buy a new house, so I have to pay installment, and then I will give that house in rent. And I
Mm-hmm.
think I will buy a house and somebody will live. So I think we
Mm-hmm.
both were agreed. Actually, we are not going to buy. So,
Okay.
mm,
Both have agreed that situation as such has happened. Okay. But why do
exactly.
you feel that? Do you think there could be a reason why all of a sudden buildings and houses are skyrocketing?
Um, because the things are becoming exorbitant, like by
Mm-hmm.
using the stuffs, like whatever stuffs they are using to build the house, I think they are exorbitant, and
Mm-hmm.
like cement and whatever what they are using. So in such a way, the rate is being increased of everything. I think so.
Okay. I can see you have a new favorite word, which is exorbitant. So let me give you a
Yeah,
phrase which means the same. It means to go through the roof, as in to rise extremely high in price.
exactly.
Okay,
We go through the roof, yeah,
yeah.
and
So to
paying through the
rise,
nose, I think, paying through the
indeed,
nose as well, yeah. Hmm.
indeed,
Yeah,
right.
huh.
But on the same hand, we will also focus like these things are about going through the roof. Like we spoke about dry fruits going through the roof, their prices going through the roof. Now we will see things which gradually are increasing in rate, like have milk. The Amul and Mother Dairy packets, they have growth which comes slightly, like 1 rupee extra, 2 rupees extra, and things like that. The most heartbreaking for me has been Amul butter in those cases because I remember I started buying it when it used to be 50 rupees and now it's at 65 or 62,
Hmm.
I think. And it's heartbreaking for me. But such a
Hmm.
growth of a, say, a 2 rupee or a 6 rupee growth is known as an accrual. Okay. So an accrual is basically a gradual increase that we tend to have.
Okay, okay. Accrual, okay.
Yes, accrual. So if we have to use
Grad-
it in like,
Gradual increase.
yes, so it is made for accruals. That's where we say that the end of the month is or the beginning of the month is made for accruals. As in you add your bonuses, you add the certain increase that you want to add. That is all about accruals. Do you feel
Okay.
that everybody is gonna get an accrual in the name of Diwali bonus today or coming week?
Accrual, it stands for what? Like
Accrual is
increasing
more
the.
on the cost, but I am taking it in a different sense here. So accrual is more like costs, which are gradually increasing. So you will see flowers. Let's take this as an example. Today, flowers is approximately 20 rupees. What do you think will be the price around Dhanteras or Choti Diwali? It's gonna increase.
Definitely, the rate is going to increase, and that would be, I think, accrual.
Yes, there is gonna be an
Yeah.
accrual.
Oh,
Gradual
yeah.
increase. That happens.
Gradual increasing. Okay. Gradual increasing. Okay.
Yeah. So that is an example of accrual. Why do
Mm,
you think people
okay.
do their Diwali shopping early? They are dodging accruals.
Yeah, they are afraid of accrual, I guess.
Yeah, everybody is.
Yeah.
Who isn't? We, of course, want to
Yeah.
save money. What do you think
Yeah. Right.
are some things which we need to keep in mind if we are trying to save money?
if we are trying to save money, so money doesn't grow on tree, and we have to be more cautious while spending on money,
Mm.
and we cannot put all eggs in one basket, and we have to choose wisely,
Mm-hmm.
um, because it is hard earned money,
Mm. Okay.
and like if the things are not that much expensive, so uh, we can buy, and if we have alternate for that,
Mm.
so I think we should get rid of buying the things, and we should not waste our money. How can we save money? So we have to live our present time perfectly, and on top of that, we have to save some money for rainy day as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to take out some money from our salary
Mm-hmm.
for rainy days, and for investment, and from other areas. On like by and large, I would say that we have to spend our money very wisely rather than wasting here and there. How
Yeah.
can we save? So there are myriad options for that,
Yeah.
and we can adopt that option.
Let's see one. It's known as effective cost cutting. A lot of people are going into that. So effective is of course which gives us some level of effect on our savings, and cost cutting is in our daily expenditures. We divide it into needs, and then basically changing the ratio of spend into 20% for wants, what we want as a person, and 80% for needs, the things which are
Okay.
essential.
Mm-hmm.
So that is
Yeah.
a way of
Yes.
saying effective cost cutting. It's a trend on social media right now.
Effective cost cutting. So how can we do effective cost cutting? Uh,
See,
where I can save my money, like right? Yeah, exactly. If I'm using car, and if my company is only 2 kilometer far away
mm-hmm.
from my house, so why don't I use bike for that? Why am I using car for that?
Mm-hmm.
I think, and the
Absolutely.
mileage of car is quite high. And
Mhm.
if we are going to use bikes, so in such way we can do effective cost cutting, I think. Right?
Absolutely. Yes, you got the
Exactly.
concept completely right. Go for public
Yeah.
transport, going for
Yeah.
alternatives where you can avoid, where basically the
Exactly.
expenditure is in your hand. See,
Right. Right.
if we
Right.
have to
Mhm.
eat, if we have to
Mhm.
eat, I can either eat what is made at home, I can either eat McDonald's or Domino's. Now I know
Exactly.
that I
Mhm.
can eat, I have food, right? Which is an essential for me.
Right.
It's a
Right.
need.
Exactly. Mhm.
Wanting a outside food or a takeaway is a choice.
Yeah, right, right, right. And in I think in 1 month we are heading to city, and we are heading to restaurant to have the food, so we can limit ourselves and we can avoid having junk food. And they are quite we are paying through the nose for that.
Mm-hmm.
So in such a way we can restrict ourselves there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So many ways are available to do cost cutting, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to figure out.
Absolutely. That is exactly how we have to go about it. We'll just
Mhm.
discuss one more word. As we were speaking of inflation, right? There is
Mhm.
a term which is known as inflationary spiral. So, spiral is, we all know, it's this one little
Yeah,
chakravyuh
yeah.
that a lot of people go with.
Circle.
Yes. So, basically, a spiral is when a situation where the prices increase, okay, the people are paid more in their jobs, but at the same time, it is also causing the price of goods and services to increase again.
Mhm.
A very good example of this is it's not job oriented, but you will see that iPhone is a phone which everybody purchases nowadays. But the moment there is a new model and people know that okay, people are going, Apple knows that people are going to buy it, they increase the price of the next model, and people still buy it.
They have increased. Okay.
Like I
Okay.
think
Okay.
they launched some new I think 17 or 18 they have launched, and it's going up in
Mm-hmm.
lakhs, and people are still buying it.
So, what is the specialty of iPhone? Actually, I didn't pay more attention towards iPhone. Why people are buying? What is the which kinds of feature this phone has actually?
Basically, the camera. So sometimes when people don't want to invest in a professional camera, they go for the iPhone. But majority of them are buying it because it represents a social status. It
Social status.
represents.
Okay,
It's a
I
symbol
have
of wealth.
iPhone.
It's
This much
unfortunately a
only.
symbol of wealth.
This
It's
much
a symbol
only.
of wealth. Yeah, that is one thing. And those who are basically focusing upon the internals of it, iPhone offers more protection, more security of data as compared
More
to Android.
security. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
As compared to Android. But 90% is on the aspect of showing
Grandstanding
themselves off as wealthy
for the sake of grandstanding.
for the sake of grandstanding, for the sake of all just being an all pervading, impervious,
Status.
wealthy person.
Right.
Indeed.
Exactly.
So it is indeed sad, but a lot of people only take a iPhone in their hand just so they can click a picture and post it on social media also.
Mm, right.
Social
Okay.
media is the worst spiral than this.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Since we have almost concluded our session for today, I can
Still, we have
always,
3 minutes.
yes, it's time for feedback. I am
Mm-hmm.
always, my sessions with you are very fruitful. We are always conversing on topics and we are already going deep. But why are we taking so many pauses all of a sudden? What happened?
I don't know. Actually, I was running out of content.
Okay. No, no, that's fine. For that also, I don't know if we remember, considering we have had a while since we took a class together. Just try focusing on answering the questions of what, how, and why.
What, how, and why?
Yeah. So what is
I
like what
have
was
learned. I have learned many times, but I
yeah.
forgot during conversation. I forgot. I
Happens.
always forget.
Happens. This is out of
Mhm,
practice
mhm,
only that we go about it. But
mhm.
it need not be very complicated. Now let's see, like we are talking about chai, and you say, yeah, I don't mind having a cup of tea. Then you when it goes to how, you can add your element to it. I
Mhm.
like my tea with less sugar, I like it with more milk, I like it with some ginger. And then you can
Okay.
just say why.
How, what, and why?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, how,
Good.
and why. What is the first
What?
thing you speak of? How
Mhm.
is your modifications to it? How do you like it?
Okay.
Like that.
Mhm.
And why? It can be as simple. The tea will not give me a headache. It will take my headache away.
Okay. Mhm.
So that way
Right.
you will not run out of words. Because I know words are not a problem. Vocabulary is never a problem with you. That's why I
Right.
was listening
Content is problem.
patiently. But I was like, why so many pauses? He knows what to say. That's why I was confused.
Right. Mhm.
Because see, I know that you are speaking fluently, but with the pause, it looks like you're very nervous or you are
Yeah.
forgetting something. So that's why.
Right. Right.
This is the only thing we can dodge very easily. Now, any
Okay.
questions on your end?
I had, but I'm drawing a blank right now.
No issues, no issues. What I'll recommend is you keep on speaking as much as you can to practice. So
I do. I'm going to hit 400 session out here.
I did see so. I'm like, oh my God, 400 sessions. That's quite a good practice that you're getting also. But yeah, at home also speak to your son. Enjoy that
Yeah,
way.
I do. I do. I speak with him on daily basis,
Mhm.
and but I think you are giving less slots, I guess.
My slots actually, it's very boastful of me to say so, but they get booked very, very quickly
Right. But
because
I
every,
think
yeah,
they are limited. I think limited slot you are giving. I think that's why
not
they are
limited.
getting booked.
I do open sufficient slots, but the problem is
How
that
many?
I open
How
six
many in a
to
day?
seven. Six to
Okay.
seven I open in a day, which is
Okay.
my bare
Okay.
minimum which I'm supposed to open. But
Mhm.
sometimes they get booked really rapidly because
Right.
everybody prefers this time from 6 to 9. Everybody is free from work, right?
So when you open your plus slot?
I open my slots every Sunday
Every Sunday in the morning or evening?
in the evening. In the
Okay, every Sunday.
yes, yes,
Okay.
keep an eye on them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In such a way, I would love to book. Otherwise, that will be booked.
Yeah, I know, I know. I have so many
Um,
complaints I can't tell you. This is just another tip of the ice. I'm touching the tip of the iceberg of complaints here.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yes, I hope we
Mm,
get to see each
mm,
other very soon
mm.
once again.
For
Please keep
sure,
an
for
eye
sure.
out on Sunday.
Yeah, okay, man. Have a great day. Let's call it a day.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
Take care. I'll see
bye,
you
man.
very
Bye, man.
soon.
Have a great day. Bye.